Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Mixed Match Challenge Season 2, Episode 12, not 2, 12 review. It's in the title, though, and I'm just going to get right into the video. You had the pre-show, you had the host of Caleb Braxton and Vic Joseph. I didn't pay attention to the kickoff, though, or the pre-show, whatever they're calling it, because I was watching SmackDown, so I really didn't pay any attention to it. If they are going to bring back Mixed Match Challenge for Season 3, I would say get rid of the pre-show because um, when I watch it live, I don't really end up paying much attention to it. Yeah, there's been a few weeks where I've missed Mixed Match Challenge, so I would end up watching the pre-show. But I think it was a bad idea overall to um, do a pre-show while SmackDown's on because no one's watching it, and for the people that do watch it, I'm typically watching SmackDown. I try to put it on the background and listen to it, but usually something really interesting that happens on SmackDown. There's only been one time, well, a couple of times. Actually, I think it's two times in the history of the show where I was hooked on watching Mixed Match Challenge over SmackDown, but that hasn't happened very often. So if they do bring back Mixed Match Challenge, I would say get rid of the pre-show or do like a pre-show, um, maybe 10 minutes before SmackDown, something like that. But we had the first, but yeah, so I'm just going to talk about the real show. You had the commentary team of Vic Joseph, Michael Cole, and Renee Young. I imagine when the finals come up at TLC, there will be the commentary team for it. Um, we had the first match. It was Extreme Flair versus the Fabulous Truth. They had a fine match. It was okay. I really didn't have any issues with it. They did a poll wondering if the Fabulous Truth were going to do a dance break, and 91% of the people voted yes, and some people voted no. I'm going to imagine the people that had voted no are just trolling. Were just trolling because I don't. There's no way I would expect them to vote no. Yes, so I think they were just trolling because yeah. But pretty much this was an alright match. When they do the dance break, Charlotte Flair attacks Carmella from behind, gets the heat on her for a while, and then R-Truth gets the hot tag on Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy eventually hits the Twist of Fate Stunner, which the camera completely missed, and goes for the Swanton Bomb, but Carmella puts herself on R-Truth so Jeff Hardy won't hit the move, which is, if this was back in like the Attitude Era or even the Ruthless Aggression Era, he would have hit the Swanton Bomb anyways. But then Charlotte Flair pulls Carmella out of the win, and Jeff Hardy still misses the Swanton Bomb, and R-Truth beats him with a roll up. I really didn't agree with the Fabulous Truth going over. Um, but the only reason I'm alright with it is because this match doesn't matter, and I actually like the Fabulous Truth. And like I said, you did have Charlotte Flair and Jeff Hardy who had matches, um, you know, in the on SmackDown originally, so I thought that was fine. During this match, it showed like day one glow, backstage training, whatever. What was really weird about this though is the two top seed like teams in the mixed match challenge tournament were taken out like right away. I really didn't like that much. I was fine with Raw because obviously, um, you know, Monster Eclipse had issues with Braun Strowman getting hurt. But SmackDown, I think Team Extreme, while it was, originally was phenomenal Flair, I think Team Extreme should have made it to the semifinals. Um, but that's just me. Then you had Mahali Show and the Sin Brothers get interviewed talking about the match against BMB last week. I didn't really care about it because it's Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. And BMB do a promo, and I didn't really pay attention to that. The Fabulous Truth get interviewed. Didn't really pay attention to that. And then you had Day One Glow versus Asuka. And I thought they had an alright match. Really, that's all I have to say about it. The Miz, I did like that the Miz was constantly berating Asuka, talking about how she was the reason they lost their first match. But then eventually Asuka beats Naomi with the Asuka lock after Naomi got a hot tag and stuff. And that was pretty much the end of this week's episode of Mixed Match Challenge. I thought it was an alright episode though. I like both matches that aired and stuff, so I thought it was an alright episode. I'm gonna give it a C. I thought it was okay. So that's pretty much my review of Mixed Match Challenge. Now you have the semifinals for next week, where it's gonna be BNB versus Mahalisha, and Asuka versus the Fabulous Truth. And obviously the winners of those matches will go to TLC and wrestle in the finals. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So as for I think we'll win those matches, I would imagine BNB is going to beat Mahalisha. And it's really tough to know what's going to happen with the SmackDown match because Asuka's due to be in a match at TLC, but I don't see them leaving the Miz off at TLC, so I could see Asuka still winning and the mixed match challenge just going on earlier in the show. Before and Asuka, because it's not like Asuka would really have to do a whole lot of wrestling. So, and I think BNB versus Team Asuka would be a good final match for the mixed match challenge. I think actually no, they didn't wrestle last year, but I actually would be alright with that. I would like them to be in the finals and have Team Asuka win the mixed match challenge again, giving Miz and Asuka the 30 spots in the Royal Rumble, and the Miz can go on to win the Royal Rumble, and obviously Asuka probably won't win the Royal Rumble, but I think I would be alright with that. But then again, though, then that stipulation kind of becomes obsolete. If Asuka wins the SmackDown Women's title at the Royal at TLC, but we'll work on we'll work on that then. But yeah, I mean B&B could win the mixed match challenge too, and they could go in the Royal Rumble last. But I think like the Miz being in the Royal Rumble last would make more sense. So we have to wait and see. But that was mixed match challenge. I'll talk more about that next week. And yeah, next week's the last episode, which I'm kind of happy about because this has been a tough season to get through. Really hasn't been all that good. And I really hope this is the last season of Mixed Match Challenge because this season was just kind of eh. I think doing the round robin tournament was a mistake. I think they should have just done the single elimination tournament like they did last year. And if this is and I guess this is the reason WWE isn't like sports sometimes because they did try to do something like sports with the round robin tournament and to me it just didn't really work. So there's that. But that's pretty much the end of this review. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell. So that way every time I upload a video, you guys get the notifications for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM brothers. I know I'm talking to YouTube channels. That's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.